the game, cause see the boxing voice.
BoxingVoice.com, Sean Tatel here with one of the best trainers in boxing, Robert Garcia. What's up, Robert? Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for having me.
Is this a fight where the two fighters respect each other immensely and the two trainers respect each other immensely?
You know what? In this business, I know I have my plan and they have their plan, and I'm gonna do everything possible to get that win. There was no disrespect either. So I'm not Teddy Atlas' friend. I think I never even met Teddy Atlas, so I don't. It's not like I have respect for him because I don't really know him as a trainer. I never seen him work as a trainer. But why would I, say something that I don't know about him? They did their job. They have their game plan, and we have ours.
It is about the fighters, but I do want to ask you, as a trainer, do you think it'd be hard for any trainer, even if he is Teddy Atlas, to come back to the sport after largely not being involved for years, the way you have with multiple fighters and things like that?
Well, I don't know. That we'll know after the fight. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't even know how good Teddy was as a trainer. I don't even know who he used to train, so I don't even know. That's something that we'll hear after the fight. And right now we're just focused on bringing Brandon to the fight in the best shape that we can.
What kind of shape do you think Brandon is in? He's at 47 now. He's fought here for, I believe, three fights now. And do you think just how is he at 47?
Brandon's in great shape. Brandon trains very hard. Training camp went great. We have our Brandon's teammates that were sparring with him, because they are not sparring partners. They are guys that are undefeated. Brandon was sparring nothing but undefeated young fighters that helped him out and helped him prepare for this fight. We have a tremendous cook that was doing his job with Brandon's weight. We have Daryl Hudson, who's great at in the mornings with conditions. So Brandon's in one of the best shapes of his life.
Do you feel a difference in Brandon from maybe a fight in the past, something like Pacquiao? Because he said it when I talked to him, especially since the Alvarado fight, the last one, he just feels better than ever. Do you see that in him, the way he trains and comes to the gym?
Look, there was a time in Brandon's career where he even says that his head was getting a little bit too big, and that was the Pacquiao was one of them. The Alvarado second fight, and then he changed everything because he realized it's going to be the end of your career if you don't do things right. The last two fights that we've had, the last two training camps have been some of the best training camps that we've had with Brandon. We go back to when he beat Peterson or Acosta. Those were excellent training camps, but I think we have the same Brandon that we had in those fights.
Is it different when you're with Brandon heading into a fight than when it is with a Maidana? Are you even that much more emotionally invested because you've known him since he was a kid? You're like family.
Look, it's different when you have a kid from the amateurs to the pros and then to those big fights. You have Brandon's like my little brother or my son. We all love him. My family loves him. Everybody supports him. So it is a difference, but my work is my work also, and I do the same work with a Maidana or a Brandon or a Mikey. Mikey's my brother. Brandon's my like my brother. Maidana's my fighter, but I do the work with all my fighters the same.
What's the one thing Brandon has to do to win Saturday night against Tim Bradley?
Well, never lose his focus. The few rounds might be difficult. The first 3 or 4 rounds might be difficult, but that's one thing we've been talking about throughout training camp. But it's a 12-round fight, so never give up and continue following instructions and doing what we're trying to do.
Well, they're closing the lights out on us. Thanks a lot, Robert, man. Thanks for your time. Can't wait for fight night.